Boys and girls, welcome back to another Fallout video. In this one I'm going to make it a little bit different. So let me lower this down. So, what we're doing is we're going to show you the basics to a loadout of whatever build you want to make. So, be it a melee build, pistol build, a shotgun build, a heavy gunner, a rifle build. I'm just going to show you the basics to what you need because somebody asked me where was my heavy build tutorial, and I don't have one because I'm no good at doing tutorial sort of things. I just make shit up as I go along and go with it. But let's see. So the basics to your heavy gunner build. We'll start with the heavy gunner because I've already got it equipped. So those are your basics for the heavy gunner. You're going to want your basic heavy gunner cards, obviously. Concentrated fire, optional. Grenadier, optional. Fireproof, optional. All these are optional except for Tenderizer. Optional, 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 optional. Now I'm overweight. Action Boy is good. Marathoner, optional. Adrenaline is good. I recommend Adrenaline because, yeah, you kill and you get damage increase. So if you're doing a boss fight, kill the little ones, you get a 60% damage increase. Then shoot at the boss so you do more damage. That's what that one does. Action Boy regenerates 45% faster. Like I say, you don't have to use this one. You can go without it if you don't want it, but it comes in handy. It's useful. It's nice. As we're doing a heavy gun build, oh no, need to put them back on. Now, heavy guns. So, one gun army. If you have mutations, you want to have them too as well. Bloody Mess, I recommend. That Bloody Mess, Adrenaline, Tenderizer is generics for across the board. So, whatever build you're having, those three cards are worth having. In my opinion, this is just my opinion. So, Bloody Mess, 15% bonus damage, which, you know, any plus to damage is good. Adrenaline, up to 60% damage for 30 seconds per kill. And it refreshes with each kill, so again, worth having. Tenderizer, receive 10% more damage for 10 seconds after each attack. Now this is just, these three are worth having across anything that you want to use. Because it just is. Like, it's just worth having. Everything else is kind of optional. Okay, so these are the basic minimums for... Where is it? Take that off. Okay, ignore the starch genes and the class freak. But one gun army, bloody mess, adrenaline, tenderizer, and the heavy gunner perks, I'd say are the basic minimum requirements for a heavy gunner build. So that's that one. All worked out. Ignore the perk points at the top. Those are your basic minimum requirements for a decent, semi-decent heavy gunner build. These are just like your building blocks for your start of your build, and then you can just add on top of that whatever you want, whatever you think's best, blah blah blah, whatever else you want. Okay, next one. Okay, I'm going to go to the one-handed melee build now. Now, Adrenaline still works with melee builds, but there are a couple of these. So you have one-handed, expert gladiator, gladiator, master gladiator, martial artist. I suggest that one because of the reduction in weapon weight and the fact that you can swing them faster. that's the only thing I'd recommend is for the swing speed. It actually works out really nicely, and it works out pretty well, to be honest with you. So, yeah, again, Tenderizer, Adrenaline, and then Bloody Mess, Action Boy or Action Girl is optional. So, yeah, completely up to you as to what else goes on to this. You won't have this many perk points. Obviously, I have got legendary cards going, so you're not going to have as many perk points as me. But I'll tell you what, let's just take them off. Just so you know what we're working with. Okay, so this is what it's like without, like, if you put full into strength for the melee, which I suggest, you're going to end up with 3 points left over. If you use a martial artist, you don't have to. It's just a suggestion. Like I say, Tenderizer, Adrenaline, Bloody Mess, they're a must, I'd say, across the board for all the perks. Okay, and same goes for the two-handed. But for the two-handed, need Slugger. So you have your Expert Slugger. Come on. Master Slugger. And then just Slugger. And they're for the two-handed weapons. So you're going to get an increase of 60% of your weapons with them maxed out. And martial artist just for the swing speed. You don't have to do it. It's a suggestion. And then for your... Now be careful, because your More Minor Gauntlets, your Deathclaw Gauntlets, your Knuckles, and other stuff like that don't come under one-handed weaponry. It comes under Iron Fist. So they get boosted by the Iron Fist perks. Which I'm not sure if there's a Master or Expert. I don't think there is. No, it don't seem like there is. But, yeah. That is basically all it is if you're going to use a Deathclaw Gauntlet, or a Ugra Gauntlet, or a More Minor Gauntlet, or a Knuckles, or anything like that. That is basically all you're going to use. It's just the Iron Fists, and then you can add some extras to say if you want to do, I don't know, if you want to go around with a shotgun as well as like a secondary, you can pop a shotgun one on. And now you've got a ranged weapon that'll do an extra 20% damage, and you've got your gauntlet or your knuckles or whatever it is you decide to do. Like I say, these are just the basics, like the basic requirements. So it's up to you if you use them. Completely fine if you don't, but these are what I'd recommend. So the Bloody Mess, the Adrenaline, the Tenderizer, I'd recommend you use them across the board because they do come in handy. Okay, your shotguns, they have a few more perks than the rest of them. Yeah, so you have the Scat Shot. Reload them faster. You're going to need that for a shotgun because they are shit slow to reload. Shotgunner, Master Shotgunner, Expert Shotgunner, again. Skeet Shooter, it reduces the spread, I think. I think it reduces the spread. I'm pretty sure it does. So yeah, that one. Plus you get better accuracy with them, which everybody wants to shoot straight. And then Enforcer, which means you get extra chance to cripple, which is just extra damage. It's good. Extra damage in any case is a pretty good way to go. But yeah, that's it for the shotgun ones. Like I said, there's a few extras for the shotgun. But again, Tenderizer, Adrenaline, Bloody Mess, they run across the board for all of these, so I suggest you just keep them on for whatever you're changing out. Change out whatever you want to change out. Just keep the Tenderizer, Adrenaline, and Bloody Mess perks as they are. Okay, on to the next one. Okay, for your commando rifles, that is rifles that have automatic receivers. You know, the ones that go brrr instead of and then reload. Yeah, these are for the automatic rifles. Master Commando, Commando, Expert Commando. Also, I prefer to use Tank Killer because it gives extra armor penetration. Some people like Ground Pounder or the faster reload speed, but rifles reload pretty fast. I'd rather have Tank Killer. Again, Tenderizer, Adrenaline. There's not much else because now the laser rifles, they also come under the commando rifle builds. They don't come under science anymore, which kind of sucks. Like, it's just crafting stuff. Like, extra durability and stuff, but yeah. Used to be that the energy weapons are increasing damage with the science perks, but they don't anymore, so sucks to suck, but that's the way it is. But yep, these are the basics for your commando builds and for your rifleman builds. For those of you that like to use single shot rifles, if I can ever find the cards, I have too many. Now, it is optional if you're going to use a rifle with a scope, but if you're using a rifle, more than likely you're going to be using it in VATS, so I doubt this applies, but again, it's optional. You can use this if you want to improve the breath. Tank Killer, again, it works with this one. It's pretty good. It's pretty nice. Does a good job. Tenderizer, Adrenaline, Bloody Mess, all the same stuffs, all the good stuffs. Yep. That's the rifleman build. Okay, moving on to pistols, the one that nobody ever uses. And yeah. So this is for your non-automatic pistols. These are the ones that you haven't put an automatic pistol receiver on, obviously. I haven't got maxed adrenaline out on that one, which is my bad. Hold on. Again, adrenaline, bloody mess, tenderizer, all suggestions. Don't have to do it, but it does come in handy, especially if you use VATS. Expert Gunslinger. 20% damage, 20% damage, 20%, 60% damage increase overall on your non-automatic pistols. Non-automatic pistols kind of suck, but yeah, oh, there we go. Tank Killer. Again, with the rifle one, ignores 36% armor. Why would you not want Why would you not want it to ignore the armor? It's just a good thing to have. So, yep, those are the basics for the pistols. Not much. I mean, you can have some different stuff in. There's... you can have modern Renegade in. But you'd have to cut out some of your adrenaline perks. But that's just for crippling chance, and if you're using a pistol, you ain't crippling no. It's just... pistols are kind of bad. Not a lot of people like using pistols, but if you do, you do. It's up to you. We do not judge. Okay, for your automatic pistols, you want Gorilla. You want the Gorilla perks. Master Gorilla. I need to learn my alphabet better. Wrong one. So, you have Expert Gorilla, Master Gorilla, and Gorilla. They do good. They're good things. And like I say, I'll show you an example of a hybrid build, kind of, sort of, at the end. But I just want to focus on these. So these are your automatic pistols. Like I say, pistols, shotguns. They very rarely get used. If they do, then they've spent ages perfecting the build, or they're just too stubborn to use something else. That's the way it is. It's just that's the way it is. But yeah, heavy guns, automatic rifles, non-automatic rifles, shotguns, pistols. I think we've covered everything. Let's have a look. I'm pretty sure we did. Oh, explosives. If you're planning on being a person that uses a grenade launcher, automatic or otherwise, you want to be coming into here. Is it here? No, it's not here. It's intelligence. So you want to go into intelligence and go to, you want demo expert in there and grenadier in there. These are for your heavy gunner. I'll show you. So for your heavy gunner, explosive stuffs, like that does 60% damage to your explosives. That does, it doubles the radius of the explosive, so you're going to hit more people. So these are for your, like I say, your cannons, your grenade launchers, your rocket launchers, your fat mans, even for just basic grenades. That's what that works for. So if you're just lobbing grenades or molotovs, it works on that. So does demo expert. Okay. Everything on here is optional. You do not have to take my advice. It is just advice. We've got my touch changing one. And yep, I think that's about it for the basics of the stuffs. Now, I've done a hybrid version, which is like all sorts of cooked because I turned it all off. I converted it into a shotgun. But I will convert it back into a hybrid and I'll show you. Okay, this is an example of a hybrid build. It's not a very good example. Like I said, I haven't got a tenderizer on because I've got ironclad on because this was made as a full health build rather than a bloodied build. That's why I put Nerd Rage on it now. But yeah, so this is a case of a hybrid. So you're going to do as much damage as possible with heavy guns and rifles. But you do need the legendary perk cards. Like, you will need the legendary perk cards. So if you're going to do a hybrid, wait until like you've got the legendaries upgraded. Or you've at least unlocked them all. But yeah, that's about it. So like your rifles, just do like normal rifle, and then your automatic rifle. Basically what you need is the basic cards. So the rifleman cards for rifles, the commando cards for automatic rifles, the I can't remember what they're called. Gunslinger for your non-automatic pistols, Gorilla for your automatic pistols, Shotgunner for your shotguns, heavy guns for your heavy guns, and for the heavy guns, if you're going to be using a grenade launcher, something like that, that comes under a heavy gun. So, yes, even the flamer, the flamethrower, that comes under a heavy gun. I don't know why, but it does. But yeah, I think it should have its own category at least. I don't know, but yeah, so the flamethrower comes under a heavy gun, so if you're using the Holy Fire, you want a heavy gun perk set to go with. But yeah, that's the basics of perk cards. That's the base needs for your weapons. Go away. Those are the basics you're going to need for your weapons. Random people walking to my house. But yeah. Yeah, those are the basic needs you're going to need for your weaponry. So your rifles for your rifles, your commandos for your automatic rifles, your shotgunners for your shotguns, so on and so forth. Like I say, where is it? Yep, adrenaline, bloody mess, and tenderizer, which I don't have on this one either. Which is, yeah. I need to activate my charisma perk card so I can put it on. But yeah, those are like the basic minimum requirements. If you get those 3 cards, so if you got the bloody mess, tenderizer, and adrenaline, and then you just add your heavy gun perk cards, rifle perk cards, your pistol perk cards, shotgun perk cards, whatever, and then you just build it up from there. But those are the basic starting building blocks for what you need to start a build, basically. And then you just add whatever you want. If you want to live longer, you add Life Giver, adds health, Ironclad. That's a good one to have. Also, I don't have it on because I'm an idiot. Let's see. Cannibal, if you're a meat eater. If you're not, Spectre's a herbivore, which I am because it's better for adrenaline. But yeah, other than that, go wild, have fun, do the basics of what you need. I hope you all learnt something. I hope this was somewhat informative to you all. But yeah, this is more for new players rather than all players. All players know what they're doing, I should think. I don't, but some of them do. But yeah, that'll do for today. I hope you all learnt something. I hope you all had a good time. Thank you all for watching. I'll catch you in the next one. Everybody stay safe. Bye.